Hey guys, this is Coach Justin with McLean Community Center. I'm going to show you some cool soccer skills that you can play right at home with your family. Let's get started. Now first, let's talk about the soccer ball that you're going to use. If you're 2, 3, 4, or 5 years old, you might want to use a size 3 ball, and let me show you what that looks like. This right here is a size 3. It's one of the smallest balls that you can get. Now if you're older than 5 years old, you can use a size 4 or a size 5. This is a size 4. You can see it's a little bigger than the size 3. And let me show you the biggest ball, which is the size 5. Here is the size 5. So if these were planets, the smallest ball would probably be Pluto. The yellow ball would be Venus, and the biggest ball would be Jupiter. So ask your parents if you guys have the Pluto ball right at home. Now once you guys have your ball, let's do our first exercise called the toe taps. With the ball on the ground, tap the ball with each foot underneath your toes and switch from left foot to right foot. Try to aim for the same spot on the ball every time. Once you get used to this motion, you can then start hopping left and right, but make sure one foot is planted on the ground before the opposite foot taps the ball to keep your balance. Then when you're ready, challenge yourself to go as fast as you can. Remember to just use your toes and not your whole foot because you might, whoa, I almost fell over there. So remember, when you're doing the toe taps, use your toes. It's getting a little bit hot out here, so I'm going to take a short water break and I'll meet you guys right inside. Hey guys, now let's practice our dribbling skills. When I practice my dribbling, I like to pretend that I'm walking my dog. Now this is my dog right here. His name is Striker. You can name your dog too. So what you want to do is you want to pretend like you're walking your dog really, really slow, and don't let your dog run away from you because then you'll have to chase it. Let's practice for 10 seconds. Are you ready to practice for 10 seconds? Let's start. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now remember, I went slow and under control. If I dribble too fast, I might have to chase after my dog. Whoa! Oh! I finally caught Striker. Whew! So remember, when you practice your dribbling, go slow and under control so that you don't have to chase your dog. Now let's practice something called the ding-dongs. Just like a clock, we're gonna go ding-dong, but with our feet. This is called the ding-dongs. So if you have your feet spread apart, shoulder width apart, put the ball in between your feet, and all you're going to do is have the ball go side to side using the inside of your feet. Now start slow and under control. Remember, control is always more important than speed. So go side to side, keep them inside your feet. Once you get used to this motion, then you can try to hop. Add a hop to it. Once you get used to that motion, you can go a little bit faster and try to move around the room. Great job with the ding-dongs. Next, let's practice a drill where we can use those ding-dongs. All you need is some cones just like these, or if you don't have cones at home, you can use any small objects that are about these size, and we're going to build a circle with them. Let's review the ding-dongs. Our ding-dongs were we had our ball in between our feet and we just went side to side. Now we're gonna do a drill called around the world. Now if you see this circle right here filled with cones, we're gonna take our ball and we're gonna dribble all the way around using the inside of our feet. So if I come this way, I wanna come to the side using the inside of my foot and coming around. Now if you take a look at these cones right here, each one of these cones is a siren. So if you touch it with the ball, you might hear a little bit of a loud noise. So we want to be careful to go slow, under control, because if you hit a siren, woo, 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 and you don't want that to happen. That's a loud noise and it scares me. So let's try it again. Let's go slow, under control, only using the inside of our feet and going around the world. We could even be aliens. Wow, 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 wow. Woo, 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 woo. And that right there is around the world. Next, let's work on the snake. We're gonna work on the snake. So check it out. With our ball. Now, this right here, my lead foot, is going to be the head of the snake. My back foot is the tail. So we want to work on a little bit of skipping. So I'm going to skip, and my front foot or my head is going to be the one that leads the ball, and my tail follows. So let's try it out. This is the snake right here. Once you get used to this, you can use the inside or the outside of your foot. For this one, let's try to use the outside of our foot. Remember to always go slow. And that's the snake. Next, let's work on shooting. Okay guys, now to win the game, you want to score as many points as you can. So if you guys to take a look down right here with my feet, I'm going to use my shooting foot. Now with my shooting foot, what's important to remember is to not use your toes. Don't use your toes when you hit, because if you do it, it can hurt your toes. Okay, so don't use your toes. When you hear toes, say no, no, no. Now let's try that again. What I want to use are my laces right here, okay? Or my straps, okay? Some of you guys have straps on, some of you guys have laces. Just remember, don't use your toes, use your laces, the front part of your feet. So let's try this in slow motion. You guys take a look at my feet. I'm gonna come under the ball, using my laces and following through all the way into the goal, okay? Let's try that again. Remember, my other foot is going to point towards the goal. That's my aiming foot. I come under. Remember, don't use your toes. Use your laces and shoot. Let's try it fast motion. Ready? Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, sorry, I used my toes. Let's try with the laces. Let's try that again. Ready? Here we go. My laces. 3, 2, 1, and go! That felt a lot better. Yes! After all that hard work that you guys just did, it's time to play a game. I'm going to show you guys a classic spin on a game we call red light, green light. We're going to use it with a soccer ball. So check it out. Obviously, if you go red light, you got to stop. If it's green light, you want to go as fast as you can. And then if it's a yellow light, you want to go slow and slow. Now, if you don't have a sign, that's okay. You don't need a sign. Just throw this one away. So let's use a ball, okay? So for a red light, you want to trap the ball just like this, right here. Now let's move on to yellow light because, again, we always want to be slow and under control. So yellow light, let's go slow. Keeping the ball really close to you. Slow motion, like you're under the ocean. And red light. Shot the ball. Now, everybody's favorite, green light. You're gonna go as fast as you can. Here we go. Ready? Green light. But remember, you don't want to go so fast that you lose control. Whoa. So even if you go fast, let's go under control. And red light. Now you can even make up lights. Let's do blue light. Blue light makes me sleepy, so blue light. Oh, this is my pillow. I'm going to sleep. What about if I want to wake up? Oh, sunlight! Oh, sunlight! And here's our sun. So that is red light, green light. You can take any lights that you want, make it up, and play this at home. I can't wait to work with you guys at MCC for our First Strike soccer programs.